Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video guys. In this video we're gonna go over a full card breakdown for UFC Denver. This card looks a lot better now with the more fights that have been added to this card now. We got Dober taking on John Silva. We also got Jasmine, Jasudavicius taking Fatima, Kline. He was supposed to fight in the Contender Series this year, but now she's gonna be fighting in the UFC. I mean, she's gonna be making her debut in the UFC, fighting Jasmine, Jasudavicius. We also got Blackshear taking the Montel Jackson on short notice. Jackson was supposed to be fighting a couple weeks ago. I think he's supposed to be fighting a couple weeks ago, wasn't he? Supposed to be taking Freed Boschrod, if I'm not mistaken, or was that on this card? Yeah, he was supposed to fight a Freed Boschrod, I think, a couple weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. Also got Joshua Van taking on Charles Johnson. This is gonna be a good fight, man. So this card looks a lot better now. I don't think they have found a replacement for Nazim Salikhov. Nazim Salikhov was supposed to fight Medeiros. He was supposed to fight Duncan. There was no matchup. And then Medeiros took that fight on short notice, but Medeiros was dealing with some injuries, so he couldn't make it. So I don't think they're. I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to find Nazim Salikhov any new opponent now. But let's get into the breakdown, guys. Last week was really good, man. Last week was amazing. We hit the lock of the week, John Silva, who's fighting this week again. Like, John Silva is an absolute beast, man. This guy's making a quick turnaround. I mean, one of the quickest turnaround we've seen in recent times. He's gonna be taking a Dober up a weight class at 155 because he missed weight at 145. So I guess this maybe 155 is better for John Silva. So I'm excited for John Silva, man. The guy always brings it. I mean, it's super entertaining to watch. He's so intense. I mean, I like John Silva, man. I'm happy that he was able to go out there and get the job done for us as an underdog lock of the week last week over my boy Charles Jourdain, my fellow Canadian. Got knocked out cold. I mean, took a nap. So it sucks seeing my fellow Canadian take a nap out there, but there couldn't be anyone else better to do it than John Silva, my lock of the week. So I'm happy about that. We swept the best bets last week. We hit some major parlays last week. We had plus 720, 700 parlay I gave you guys in the best bets. We had it was nice plays. I mean, last week was phenomenal. The picks were phenomenal. Remember, you guys smash the like button on this video. I mean, also subscribe, guys. We're getting really close to 2K subscribers. I think we can get 2K soon, man. If new people subscribe. If you guys found this video for the first time, make sure you subscribe, man. And let's go, guys. Let's break down this card now. Main event could have been better. I mean, Namajunas taking Tracy Cortez. Tracy Cortez's first UFC main event. I mean, this is her first main event in the UFC. So let's see how she looks out there in her first ever main event. Because Namajunas was supposed to be fighting Macy Barber on this card. That was supposed to be the main headliner for this card for UFC Denver. And Cortez was supposed to be fighting Miranda Maverick. So Miranda Maverick was fighting someone else like on UFC 3 or 4, I think now. So she's taking this fight. I mean, she's taking this opportunity to fight former champion Erosa Namajunas. We also got obviously Dober taking John Silva. That's gonna be a banger matchup. John Silva taking this fight on super short notice. We also got Gabriel Bonfim taking on Loosa. Richard Rodriguez taking Julian Erosa. I mean, this card looks better now. I think this card is actually not a bad fight night card now. Next week we're gonna be out there in Dana Dungeon for UFC Vegas 94, and my boy Steve Garcia is coming back next week, man. That's gonna be crazy. Like, there should be a crime putting Steve Garcia in the Apex. Steve Garcia probably should have been on this card if I'm being honest right now. Alright, guys, let's break down this first fight. Josh Fremd taking on Petroski. I'm still picking on Petroski here. I like his grappling more. I like his jiu-jitsu on the ground. He's gonna win the first round. Can he get a finish in the first round? If he can't get a finish in the first round, this could go sideways. I mean, this definitely could go sideways for Petroski if he doesn't get that first round finish. But I mean, we can give him a break for losing Michel Pereira. He took that fight on super short notice, and he lost that fight. Losing to Malkoun. I mean, the way he won the first round thing over Malkoun, he was able to drop him. I mean, I don't know if there was an official knockdown, but he drop him in the first round. He's definitely got some power early when the gas tank is there, but once that gas tank depletes, I mean, this guy is a different fighter. Let's just say that much. I had him over Gerald Mearshart, and that was a sweaty, I mean, bet that I had on Petroski, and I barely won that bet, because he was almost close to getting TKO'd via third round by GM3, which is not good at all. Yeah, give me Petroski by submission. If he can't get the submission, man, like it's probably this could go sideways. But I have a feeling he might be able to get a submission out there. Maybe maybe a first round submission. Not a fight I want to be betting on. Plus 100 for Petroski, underdog. Give me Petroski to get it done. Next fight on the card is gonna be Montel Jackson taking Damon Blackshear. Give me Damon Blackshear here by decision. I think he can mix some takedowns here. Montel Jackson hasn't really been fighting anyone in their prime recently. I mean, other than Julio Arce, who's a striker mostly. Ronnie Yaya, I mean, was on us. Like Ronnie Yaya is like 80 years old, man. Like he's retired now. That was a bad match with Yaya. Julio Arce, that's a good win. I mean, beating outstriking Julio Arce is a good win for sure. Obviously, went out there and taking JP Base to decision is not good either. I mean, that's never good. Just a straighter knock. I mean, whatever. I mean, not got out grappled by Brad Jones, which is not good. Brad Jones fighting in PFL, not losing fights in PFL, no, which is not good either. Like, yeah, Blackshear's out there fighting better competition. I mean, Batista took that fight on short notice, fought Batista, and he won the first round against Batista. Took him down. I was all controlling him. Then was on his way to winning the third round on the feet, which is impressive. He was landing some nice shots in the third round, but Batista was smart and got a takedown on him, and he was up to win that decision there. But Twister Jose Johnson, who's fighting at 125 now, won the third, former LFA fighter, so that he knocked him out in the first round. Then Freed Basra fight, I mean, he won the third round against Freed Basra. I think he had a Freed Basra in that crazy submission. He was taking on Freed Basra, which is, we don't see that often. We don't normally see a lot of guys out there taking on Freed Basra, going to majority draw with the Yusuf Jalal. That was a really close fight. I mean, he was mixing in takedowns in Jalal, and they were grappling each other, and on the feet, it wasn't looking terrible on the feet, so I think his last 5 fights have been tough, man. That's why he's taking some L's. Give me Blackshear by decision. Maybe submission, but I don't think he's gonna get a submission. Jackson is pretty defensively sound when he gets taken on. Give me Blackshear by decision. Blackshear is a plus 150 underdog. Give me Blackshear by decision. Next fight on the card is gonna be Luana Santos taking on Mariya Agapova. Give me Luana Santos. I think Luana Santos is gonna get this one done by submission. I think she's gonna finish. Mariya Agapova, man. Mariya Agapova hasn't done MMA in a long time. She went out there, had a grappling matchup earlier this year, and she got subbed in like under 30 seconds, which is never good. That's never a good sign. I thought she was out there working on her grappling, I guess, but nah, she's not. She's not been out there working on her grappling at all. Give me Luana Santos. I think she's gonna be able to get some takedowns here, and on the feet, I mean, striking is not that good. I mean, it's not that technical, but she can strike on there. She's got some power on the feet, but striking is pretty bad. Agapova is probably the better pure striker, but Agapova's fight IQ, I mean, is pretty bad. And I think Santos, if she needs to make this boring, she's gonna make this fight really boring. She's gonna just hold Agapova against the fence, like she was doing in that Stephanie Egger fight, who's got way better BJJ, really high level BJJ. That was a really boring fight, man. So I really hope that I pray to the gods that this is not a boring fight, which it might be really boring. Because me going back and watching tape on Santos has not been fun. Let me just say that much. Getting a knockout of Julian Miller that's honestly not bad. So I picked her both of her first fights in UFC, and I think I'm gonna pick her here for sure. Agapova is an okay striker, but her ground game is non-existent. Give me Santos by submission. Minus 365 for Santos. Yeah, I'm not parlaying her. And minus 365. Over 1.5 rounds, minus 200. I think it goes. Fight doesn't go the distance. Santos ITD. I think Santos minus 3.5. So you can win probably 30-27. I don't know. I'm not really gonna. I don't know if I'll end up betting on him. If the submission prop is juicy, maybe then I'll take a sprinkle. But I think people are gonna be. The books are gonna be onto it. Next fight on the card is gonna be Jasmine Jasudavicius taking Fatima Kline. Give me Fatima Kline, man. Jasmine is pretty good. Her striking and defense is non-existent. I mean, she's a brawler. She's pretty big. I mean, she's 35 years old. I mean, she's not that young either. Fatima is taking this fight on short notice. I mean, she's supposed to be fighting in a contender series later this year. and now she's fighting Jasmine on short notice, I guess. Yeah, she's supposed to fight Alexa, I guess. Was that in the UFC? Was that? Yeah, that was in Contender Series in September 24th. Yeah, now she's taking on Jasmine. Jasudavicius. This is proven in the UFC, so it's not gonna be an easy matchup. Jasmine's gonna make this fight dirty, make this a brawl, maybe mix in some takedowns. But I think Fatima's gonna be fine, man. She's fighting up a weight class, which does worry me. But I like her striking more. I think she's better. She's quicker on the feet, way quicker. And I like her countering ability on the feet. I think she's gonna land some nice kicks at range. Her cardio is there. I've seen her go 4 rounds with no problems. That are fighting at a crazy pace, mixing in takedowns, striking on the feet. I like Fatima here. I think Fatima's gonna get this one done by decision. Fatima by decision. I don't think she's finishing Jasmine. If she goes out there and finishes Jasmine, man, her hype's gonna take off. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy if she goes out there and finishes Jasmine. I don't see her finishing Jasmine though. She opened at plus 210 and the line's been getting steamed. I mean, minus 125 now. It should probably be even money. I mean, she doesn't have the wins like Jasmine has in the UFC. I mean, she's got wins with Miranda Maverick and Bristol. I mean, that's her best win. And Miranda Maverick is her best win. But yeah, I think Fatima's best win is probably Natasha, and she's out there like competing in grappling against Demopoulos, which is not bad. I mean, she got armbar and Demopoulos in grappling. I've seen that one back. She's got a lot of experience though in grappling. I don't see her just getting controlled on the mat for all 2 rounds by Jasmine here. Yeah, give me Kline by decision. Minus 125 for Kline. Not bad. It's not bad for Kline. Money line. Like you did good if you got her plus money. That was a solid play if you guys got her plus money. Yeah, you can just. I think this is gonna win this one. This is gonna be her best win. This is gonna prove herself in the UFC. Kline by decision is gonna be my pick. Over, I think it goes over. By the way, over 2.5 rounds. Minus 350. It's kind of chalky, but I think it goes over. Fatima by decision. It's not a bad prop. Next fight on the card is going to be Joshua Van taking on Charles Johnson. Charles Energy Johnson, man. This should be a good fight. This should be a decent, really good scrap. Give me Johnson, but not Johnson. I mean, give me Joshua Van. Yeah, maybe a live betting is probably the way to go here, because Joshua Van normally loses the first round, then takes over in the second, third round. Yeah, I mean, Johnson, he lost the first round in the Jake Hadley fight, then won the second, third round. So this could be close. I mean, this could be close. Unless Van drops him. Van hasn't really shown crazy KO power in the UFC yet, so. Felipe Bunes was so gassed in that fight, so I'm not even gonna count that as a legit TKO, because Bunes was just so tired. I don't think Johnson's gonna have the same issue there. I like Van here. I think Van's he's only 22 years old, man, so he's only gonna get better every time we see him out there compete. And I like the durability from Joshua Van. I mean, I like the boxing. He's got really good boxing. He'll mix it into the body. Striking defense could be better. We've seen him get dropped by Kevin Boraz, which is not good. Which is never a good sign. I mean, but he won the second round, third round, so we know he's tough. And obviously, that Jalgos Jumagulov fight. I mean, he was putting on Jalgos Jumagulov. I don't know how that was a split decision. And yeah, give me Van. I think Van's gonna get this one by decision. I don't think it's finishing Johnson. I'm picking a lot of decisions, man. Hopefully I'm wrong, because we're gonna be sitting there for a long time watching these fights. But I think this could be a fun fight. Johnson is capable of winning this fight. I mean, he's out there beating good prospects. I mean, Max Uman is probably really solid. Jake Hadley is really solid also. And he should have won that Woody Osborne fight also. That was a robbery, I think. It was a close fight, but I think it was a robbery. And he won the third round in the Esteban fight. Esteban was missing in takedowns in the first 2 rounds, gassed out, and almost got TKO'd in the third round. He was so tired. Joshua Van, I don't think he's going to have cardio issues here. And he's not going to be mixing in takedowns. Maybe he'll mix in takedowns. I mean, probably would be smart, but he's probably just going to outstrike him on the feet. This could be a close fight. I think this could be a close fight. Maybe if fight goes to split decision, I mean, maybe I could see that happening. Give me Van by decision. Van minus 190 right now. Over 2.5 rounds in a parlay is not bad. You can parlay this over and Kline fight over, and the main event over probably. That's probably solid. Next fight on the card is going to be Cody Brundage taking on Abdul Razak Alhassan. Give me Alhassan by KO here. I'm not going to spend too much time breaking this fight down. Yeah, Brundage, I mean, he looks really good in the first like 2.5 minutes. He's got some striking. I mean, he's got some nice counters. He's 30 years old, man. He's still really young. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not really a fan of Cody Brundage. Also, he goes out to jump. I mean, losing to Bo Nickel, no shame there. He was actually defending some takedowns in the Bo Nickel fight early. Obviously knocked out Jack Reese, right? Like with the slam TKO. Jack was looking for armbar. Jack and Malcolm, that was like, well, it wasn't really Brundage's fault. I mean, Malcolm did hit him at the back of the head. I mean, those elbows. Yeah, I'm going with Alhassan by KO. I'm staying away from this one betting wise. I'm not betting money on this fight. Brundage plus 115 and Alhassan minus 135. Yeah, it's this would be even money minus 110. Either one of these guys can win this fight. Like I'm not sure which one. I'm gonna go with the guy that's got more power on the feet and has shown better fight IQ than Brundage, in my opinion. I think it goes under 1.5 rounds. Next fight on the card is gonna be Christian Rodriguez taking on Julian Erosa. Make sure you guys drop a like on this video, guys. If you guys enjoy the breakdowns, make sure to subscribe. I mean, I put a lot of content out every week on the channel, so probably worth subscribing on the channel now. To the channel, I mean. Alright, let's go, guys. Christian Rodriguez taking on Julian Erosa. Probably the most dangerous guy that Christian Rodriguez is fighting. I mean, he fought Dober, who's kind of dangerous. I mean, not really proven. I mean, this is the most experienced UFC fighter that Rodriguez is fighting right now. And he's fighting Julian Erosa, who's got really high level BJJ and it can submit you off his back. I mean, he's got a really good select jiu-jitsu. He's got some striking also. Striking defense is why I'm not gonna pick Julian Erosa here, because striking defense is really terrible. And I think Rodriguez can land some clean shots on him. Erosa's gonna be leaving a lot of openings out there. I think Christian's gonna be able to stay technical, land some knees. I mean, maybe drop Erosa on the feed, and maybe finish him by TKO. But even if he doesn't finish him, he's gonna win this fight by decision. Even if he can't find the finish on Erosa, because Erosa's pretty tough. He's got good recovery. He can recover pretty well. I'm going with Rodriguez though. I'm going with Rodriguez by TKO or decision. I think he can get a KO. Here's Rodriguez minus 200. I actually like him as a parlay piece. It's not bad. I got him parlay with Paiba from last week in LFA. Yeah, minus 180 for over. Rodriguez money line is not bad, I think. Next fight on the card is gonna be Gabriel Bonfim taking on Ange Loosa. This is actually a good fight, man. It's actually a good fight. Gabriel Bonfim taking on Ange Loosa. Bonfim's coming off that TKO loss to Dolby, which is not bad. I mean, we know how good Dolby is, man. Dolby just on a run right now. I mean, he's like, some people think he won that fight with Nat Facardino. It was a really close fight. I mean, you can't even say that he lost, because he didn't lose any stock losing to Nat Facardino. That was barely a loss for Dolby. So we know how good Dolby is. Dolby's really tough. I don't think Loosa's as good as Dolby. So Loosa's like a pretty durable guy. He can wrestle. He can strike on the feet. Technical striking is not really there. I don't think he's like a high level striker by any means. But he's got wins over Risa McKee. I mean, he almost got standing TKO'd in the third round because he was so tired and he wasn't keeping his hands up, just eating punches in the chin. Reese McKee has no power at all. AJ Fletcher, that was a crazy back and forth fight in that AJ Fletcher fight. That was so crazy. I mean, they're both so tired, so gassed, I think. But that was a pretty good fight. That was an entertaining fight. He lost to JDM by decision. I mean, which is I think was that his debut? That might have been his debut in the UFC, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that was his debut. That was in a Contender Series. I forgot. I thought that was the UFC debut, but that was a Contender Series fight. So I mean, he was close to locking an arm triangle over JDM. So Loosa's got a chin on him, and he's pretty tough. I think Bonfim's gonna have to submit him. I think Loosa might shoot a takedown and get caught up in a guillotine choke. I definitely could see that happening, because he does shoot takedowns for no reason out there. Even when he's not looking terrible in the field, he'll shoot a takedown for no reason at all. He was obviously taking on Reese McKee, taking on I think he took it on DJ Fletcher if I remember correctly. and he just got outstruck against Munir Lazaz for all 3 rounds. That was he made Munir Lazaz look really good out there. Lazaz is a capable kickboxer as well, but I think Bonfim can strike with him, he can grapple with him. And Loosa shoots a takedown, he's gonna get a sub. I'm gonna go Bonfim by submission. But Loosa's pretty tough though. This might go the distance. We might see Bonfim win his first decision out there, which could happen. If that decision prop is good plus money, I might take a shot on decision for Bonfim. I know he's got pretty bad cardio, man, but I don't think Loosa's gonna make him fight like Dalby was making him fight out there. Like made him just. I don't think Loosa's gonna get a KO over him. Over one, I think it probably goes over. I could see this one going over on now. Loosa's pretty tough, man, but not a guy I want to be trusting because his fight IQ is pretty bad. I had money on battle there, and Loosa just quit. I mean, he just wasn't trying to fight on, so just never a good sign when he just quit fighting, because he knew things weren't really going according to plan, and he just didn't want to fight on. That wasn't even like a bad eye poke. It was like barely eye poke there. Give me Bonfim to get back on track. Maybe find a late submission or maybe a TKO. I mean, I could see like a referee stoppage. I mean, because Loosa just doesn't really move his head. But he's got a chin on him. The guy's tough though, for sure. Give me Bonfim by late submission or decision. I think this isn't live for sure. I mean, Loosa's pretty tough though. This could be live to go the distance. Next fight on the card is going to be Dober taking on John Silva, man. What a matchup, man. What a matchup. Dober taking on John Silva. John Silva, my lock of the week, I mean, last UFC 303, I mean, he went out there, got the job done, got the KO, I mean, over Jordan, who's never been killed before. And he put him out cold with that nasty uppercut in the clinch. I mean, that was a nasty, I don't think, was that in the clinch? That might have been I think it was like a clinch. Because Jordan didn't want to fight on the feet with him anymore because he was so scared of the power. Dober is not really going to be scared of his power though, I'll be honest. But Dober is a guy that's going to take damage early. We've seen him in trouble so many times in the first round. He was getting taken on easy by Moicano early, but he won the second round. He was putting it on Moicano in the second round. And the third round, I mean, he shot a takedown on Moicano for no reason. And I went for a judo throw and got reversed. And it got controlled and lost that fight. But that was a really close fight though against Moicano, who's ranked in top 10 right now. Obviously knocking Rick Glenn, that was a freebie for Dober. Matt Frola knocked him out, but he was taking a lot of damage. He's getting outstruck by Matt Frola, which is never a good. Matt Frola is a guy that he's got crazy power, but I don't think he's that technical on the feet. But definitely has crazy one punch power though. Obviously, caught Bobby Green, but Bobby Green was outclassing him before he knocked him. He caught Bobby Green on the chin, up against the fence, and he was losing the Rafael Alves fight also before he caught. Alves was starting to get tired in the third round. Was that the third round? I think that was the third round. Yeah, that was the third round. In the Rafael Alves fight, who's fighting in karate combat now. Knocked him with the body shot. So Dober's got some power, man. He's got a lot of knockouts. I mean, he's got a lot of knockouts at 155. He's got like 9 knockouts at 155, which is crazy in the UFC. I mean, that's a lot of knockouts, man. He was in trouble against Terrence McKinney also. Like, Terrence McKinney had him in huge trouble. Was landing some nice knees in the clinch. Yeah, he's got into a Nazar hack press via ground and pound. He I think he shot a takedown on him or hurt him, dropped him or something like that, and finished the fight by a TKO ground and pound. So Silva's got to be careful. Don't let this guy get on top of him because Dober has some nasty ground and pound from top position. He's pretty athletic, man. The guy's fucking hits hard, man. But I'm gonna go John Silva here. I'm not fading my lock of the week from last week. I think Silva can strike with him on the feet. And he's gonna be able to keep this fight on the feet long enough. He fought last week. I mean, he's gonna make this is one of the quickest turnarounds I've seen. So John Silva, I mean, up a weight class 155. I think he can get this one done. I'm going John Silva here. Does he get the KO? I'm not sure, man. I think this one can go the distance. I mean, he might drop Dober. Dober's pretty tough though. But I'll go by KO. I mean, he's shown KO power in the UFC. He's shown KO power Jordan, who's never been killed before that. So he was the first to knock out Jordan. Dober's only been knocked one time in the UFC. That's only one TKO loss. He does have a couple submission losses though, but yeah, maybe John Silva by submission. Excuse me. Give me John Silva. Maybe a second on KO. It's John Silva. Let's see what the line is for John Silva. Minus 112 for John Silva. I was honestly thinking about betting down Silva at plus 140 when the lines dropped, and I was like overthinking it too much, and I was watching like more tape on it. I was like questioning it a bit early, but I think Silva is getting better right now. Whereas Dober is like he's taking a lot of damage over the years, and the damage is gonna catch up to him. I think eventually he took a lot of damage in that Metrola fight. Also, he's 35 years old. He's getting up there in age for 155. I think this is a good time for John Silva to fight him, but super short notice for Silva. Like, let's see how it goes out there and looks. Let's what's the overs unders. Let's see what the overs unders are. Dober versus they don't have the overs unders right now. But I like Silva. I think Silva's gonna get this one on. I'm pretty medium confident in Silva here. Next fight on the card is gonna be Santiago Ponzinibbio taking on Muslim Salikhov. Two guys are pretty washed up. I think they're pretty washed up. I don't think they're like gonna make a title run by any time soon or ever. I mean, like I don't see these guys getting in the top in the rankings. I mean, anytime soon or ever. But they're gonna be fighting each other, man. They're probably gonna be fighting for us to see who stays in the UFC now. If Ponzinibbio goes out there and knocks out Salikhov or like just beats him, he's probably gonna stay in the UFC. If Salikhov goes out there and wins this fight, he's probably gonna stay in the UFC. So this is probably like a fight to see who's gonna get a renewal to their UFC contract. Salikhov, I mean, got knocked out in the first like minute over Randy Brown, which is never good. Randy Brown, I mean, I don't think he got crazy power on the feet. He's got some good striking. I mean, he's definitely a good striker, but not a guy known for one punch KO power. And Salikhov is a guy that normally looks really good in the first round, then starts slow down, second, third round. Well, he's got some nice kung fu, man. They call him the king of kung fu for a reason. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ponzinibbio here, but there's no reason no way I'm gonna be betting Ponzinibbio at 2-1. 2-1 line is definitely crazy for Santiago Ponzinibbio here. He could be on a 4-5 losing streak right now if he didn't land that lucky punch over Morono, overhand right that he landed in the third round. So he's got some power, man. He's got a lot of knockout wins. Yeah, I think he's a commentator for the Spanish, right? Spanish or I don't know. I think he's a commentator for South America for the UFC. I think. Yeah, so he's works as an analyst. I think commentator. I mean. He trains the American top team. I mean, losing to Michel Pereira by split. I mean, then Jeff Neal by split's never bad. Beat Neil Magny. I mean, Mike Perry win. So he's got some good wins. I mean, I think Ponzinibbio is probably like still got it. I think still got it. Whereas Salikhov, I mean, if he doesn't get the first round KO, how does he win? He's gonna strike him for all 3 rounds, which could happen. I mean, it's like it could happen. Which is why I'm going to stay far away from this one. Minus 200 for Santiago. If you guys want to parlay him, I mean, maybe do it. But I just have a bad feeling about this one. Over 1.5 rounds. I think it goes over 1.5 rounds. Next fight on the card is going to be, guys, the main event of the evening, guys. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Drop your parlays in the comments. Let me know who you guys are parlaying on this card. Your most confident picks on the card. I would love to hear back from you guys in the comments. Let's go, guys. Main event time. We got Dark Rose taking on Tracy Cortez. And I'm gonna pick Rose here. I mean, I was definitely like before watching tape, I was definitely leaning towards Cortez. I was like, she's on a run right now. She looks really good out there. I mean, like. CL struck Jasmine. I mean, wasn't landing more damage than Jasmine. Jasmine, it doesn't really move her head. Doesn't really strike in defense. Stays pretty stationary. Just kind of walks forward with her chin up in the air. And pretty easy target to land clean shots on. And obviously, Tracy was able to land clean shots on her. She was looking slick out. Her striking was definitely looking a lot better. So her striking is probably gonna look even better in this fight. Cause she's still young. I mean, she's got wins over Erin Blanchfield in Invicta back in the day in a really close fight though. Wins over Melissa Gatto, which is not a bad win. I mean, but she was getting taken on against by Melissa Gatto also. Yeah, I think Rose is like not her prime right now, but I think she's still good enough to get this one done. She's got a 5-round experience, championship experience, fought the way better competition, not even close. Zhang Weili, I mean, knocking a Zhang Weili with the head kick KO in the first round. I think she was the first one to knock out Zhang Weili, by the way. So she's the way better like technical striker, has way better kicks. leg kicks, and also fight IQ, I think. Obviously, he just, I don't know. I think he just didn't show up to fight Carlos Parza. That was a really weird fight. He just wasn't throwing punches out there. And obviously, the Manon Fear fight, he had a pinky injury in that fight, and he still won the third round, which is impressive against Manon Fear, who's going to be fighting for the title soon. So it's only losing to some of the best girls out there. We're going to find out Tracy Cortez is one of the best girls out there at 125. Yeah, I'm going to go with Rose, though. I'm going to pick Rose here by decision. I don't think she's finishing Tracy, and I don't think Tracy's going to finish her. This is going to go the distance, as sad as that is, because we want to see some exciting fights. We want to see some finishes, but UFC loves making women's MMA as the main win. Next week we got another women's MMA as the main win. We got Lemos versus Jandiroba as the main win. Another 5 rounds of women's MMA. I don't know why. Like, it's like, why you do this to us, Dana White? And we're gonna be back in Dana Dungeon next week, by the way, which sucks. I mean, which definitely sucks. Yeah, I'm picking Rose minus 225. The line's actually open up at even money though. That's kind of crazy. If you, this is a dog or pass you're betting on. If you're betting on the money line, like take the value on Tracy Cortez. But I think the over. I think it goes over 4.5 rounds. I mean, I think it goes all 5 rounds. I mean, if you like Tracy Cortez, maybe you can take the plus 3.5 on Tracy Cortez, because I think she might be able to go out there and win 2 rounds, at least 2 rounds, if not win the fight. I mean, she's capable of winning this fight. I mean, so this could be a really close fight. They might just give it Tracy Cortez. You never know with the judges in the game. But I like the footwork from Namajunas. I think she's got better footwork, better kicks at range. She's got better technical striking. She's not gonna be easy target for Tracy Cortez, and she's also can mix in takedowns. I can see Rose just mixing a takedown at the end of every round just to like seal the round for her. I'm gonna go with Rose Namajunas by decision. I think she's gonna get this one done by decision. So there you go, guys. Those are my full card breakdown for UFC Denver. Let me know what you guys think about the picks down below in the comments. If you agree or disagree with my picks, I would love to hear your opinion. I mean, on this card. And I'll be live for this full card, man, on this Saturday. So make sure you guys come hang out with me. We always have a lot of fun watching fights. I mean, making bets along the way. So let me know what you guys think about the picks. And this card looks a lot better now. I'm happy that Dober is fighting John Silva. That's a really good matchup. I cannot wait for that matchup. With Bonfim is back. Also, I'm hyped to see Bonfim back. Joshua Van, I mean Charles Johnson. That's gonna be a good matchup also. And Fatima Kline. I mean, I might end up betting on her. She's actually pretty good prospect. I might end up betting on her money line. Maybe by decision. I mean, the decision prop is juicy. Money is not bad. Minus 125. Money is not bad. Yeah, there you go, guys. Those are my full card breakdown. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Take it easy, guys. Hope you guys have a good week. And I'll be live. I mean, I go live like every couple of days. I mean, I go live like throughout the week. So make sure you guys come hang out with me in the live streams. And I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Take it easy, guys. Stay healthy out there. Stay safe out there. And take it easy, guys. Later.